Back now on Triad Today, and I had told some of our viewers previously that we would be looking for the great Keith Cranberry to show up here and tell us what's going on with the Winston-Salem Urban League, but Keith was under the weather, and he couldn't have sent two better substitutes. J. Paul, our director, on my immediate right. We have the lovely Patricia Sadler, who is Director of Public Relations for the Urban League, and next to her, a first-time guest to Triad Today. Bill Bailey is Director of Programming, and we welcome both of you.
Thank you for having
us. How you doing?
Thank you.
Bill used to work with my wife way back in the day, and now I'm her project. So, but hey, look, thanks for coming. What is for anybody that hasn't seen some of our previous segments, Bill, I'm going to start with you. What's the Urban League, and what is the mission?
Well, the Urban League is empowering communities and changing lives. We help disadvantaged, underserved communities, minorities, and low-income families to get a leg up on life and to fight some of the problems that we all have, unemployment, health care, education. So the Urban League addresses those issues and just tries to make folks self-sufficient so they can take care of themselves and be
and we haven't rehearsed this, but Patricia, I mean, of all things, these are tough times, I mean, for everybody, and these services now are particularly important, right?
Absolutely. These are critical times, and the Urban League uses a holistic approach so that we deal with all of the issues, the multiple issues that people face today in becoming self-sufficient. So that's what makes our program so unique.
Yeah, you know, I tell you, there was a time where people thought, hey, I've got a good job, nothing's going to happen to me, and boy, the roof is just caving in on a lot of people. What's this Quality of Life Institute that I've heard about? Who wants to take that?
Well, it's a new initiative that we have that's kind of, again, tackling all the social ills that people have, education, health care, unemployment, and being a one-stop shopping for everyone to face those problems. It's all cyclical. If you have a good education, you can get a better job.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a good job, you can have better health care. So if we address those needs together to improve the quality of life so everyone can have a piece of the pie.
And therefore the name, the Quality of Life Institute. Now, what are the specific programs? Some of the things you already mentioned, a couple of them, but how does that work exactly if somebody gets involved with the Quality of Life Institute?
Well, what we're doing is we do job training and development, which will help you get a better job, which will more than likely come with benefits as well. We're doing health care, working on disparities. Again, people with low income, minorities, they're disproportionately afflicted by diseases like heart disease, diabetes. So we're doing awareness on things like that, routine checkups, proper nutrition. Again, helping people to get a leg up on things that in America you shouldn't be burdened down with those type of things if you're educated and aware.
Yeah, Patricia, are you guys getting the support you need for these kinds of programs from the community? I know these are tough economic times, but what's your feeling about that?
We are, and we're developing that support system as we speak. We've gotten tremendous support from our faith-based community. We're working with our corporate community now to establish a partnership so that we can provide a service, and we're establishing fees for service. We are providing quality services. When an individual comes into the Urban League and seek of a job, we do an assessment. We have a skills test that we perform. So when we go to a corporation and say that we have individuals to place, we have certified
John Doe
them.
here is qualified. We've certified them.
We've certified them. So we are taking away some of the duties of their human resource department. So in that regard, we're looking at fees for services because we feel that we do a quality job.
Yeah, and you all have a lot, not just to embarrass you here, but I mean the Urban League has a lot of credibility when it comes to that. So if you send somebody over for a job interview or a job possibility, then I think that employer knows that you guys are behind it and you've done the screening and the certification. I think that's great. Let's talk about short-term and long-range goals for successes.
Well, we're trying to we're getting great support from our legislators, Representative Womble, Parman, Linda Guru, are all drafting legislation in the next sessions to help get funding because tough dollars, a lot of the foundations and things aren't giving out the dollars that they have, and that helps us to carry out these programs. So long-term, getting these people good jobs, and then again, helping them to entrepreneurial goals, to become employers instead of employees as well. So
yeah. Let's, while we still have time, with just a few seconds remaining, we have, for the folks at home, you can see the logo for the Winston-Salem Urban League up on screen. And if you have any questions about what we talked about, if you need some help or advice or counseling, want to take advantage of some of these programs and services, you want to get in contact with the Urban League and give them a call, check out the website. They do great work. Bill and Patricia, thanks so much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.